Hey, before we get started on the episode, I just wanted to introduce the newest musical artist on Rixie Records, Kate Homan.
Hey, my name is Kate Homan. I have a new song coming out November 22nd with Rixie Records. It's called Trippin' Daisies. It will be streaming everywhere, so whatever. Sunshine's gonna fill my soul, replace the darkness and make me whole. Gonna change my mind as quick as a flash. Wonder why the good things never seem to last. It's got me crazy, straight tripping daisies, moonbeams lazy.
Just wanted to give a big, warm welcome to Kate Homan for joining the Rixie family and putting out some sweet tunes. And now, on to the episode. From Rixie, this is Feed the Jar. Another D&D podcast. This season, we follow the story of three adventurers as they explore the mysteries of Waterdeep. Episode 15, Save the Cat. Hey everyone, there's a lot of explicit content in this episode. If that's not your thing and you got children around, maybe this isn't for you. But otherwise, enjoy the episode.
Welcome back, boys. Back here in Waterdeep again. So last time, you guys killed the assassin known as Erstal Floxen as
Fuck
he
that
was trying to get to Lord Grahlund, who was stowed away in a panic room. He gave you a little bit of information. Erstal gave you a little bit of information. And
he was pretty tight-lipped.
He
which was really aggravating.
Yeah. Well, you got to admit that some people are probably trained to be tight-lipped for obvious reasons. But after you defeated Erstal Floxen and talked to Lord Grahlund, you went back to confront Lady Grahlund after learning that she, in fact, held the Stone of Galore at one point. To which you guys are in a bit of a Mexican standoff now as Botag pulled out the necklace of Fireball after she called you guys out for having it. And, yeah.
We persuaded her or deceived her into thinking we didn't as well.
And then, but then you pulled it out like a bunch of dummies.
Whoa.
Dummies.
Whoa. So there we are. And she crosses her arms and looks at Botag. Says, I'll give you one last chance. In fact, you know what? I will open up my trunk since you're so obsessed with it. And you can look inside.
Wow.
Yo, that's...
But I need you to put down that necklace and get out of my house.
Let's just put it down.
Seems like a fair deal.
You open that up. As soon as you open that up, I'll put it down. That's all.
She walks over to the trunk, takes a key ring off her belt loop, puts it in the trunk, pops open the trunk. Inside the trunk, you see a bunch of folded, nicer clothes.
Some good stuff.
What's under the clothes?
Do you really want to tear up my clothes too? I'll pull them out if you really want to, but you guys are really starting to piss me off.
I think I'm good. I was more just...
Yeah, okay. Fine. And I kneel down and lay the fireball thing on the floor.
Good.
And step a pace away.
I'm glad we've come to agreeance. And she slams this chest shut, locks it back again. Now, go.
Peace.
I look at my boys and I say, a key for a chest with clothes in it?
Let's get out of here.
That's weird. Either way.
It is weird, but...
Goodbye.
As you guys start
Thank
to
you
leave,
for your time.
You notice her half-orc bodyguard comes back around the corner and they start whispering about stuff and they're glancing over at you guys as you guys walk out the door.
Can I try and perceive what they're as I'm walking out?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Can we all?
Yeah.
Come on. Something good. Give me good rolls
Is this
today.
a check?
Is it perception?
Yeah, it'd be perception.
20, not natural.
14.
18.
18, 20. even with a 20, they're talking very, very, very quietly.
A 20?
And you can't
Hey.
hear them.
Yeah,
I rolled for them too, so
Yeah.
fair enough.
Well, we tried. We literally did our best.
Yeah.
and you guys make your way down the stairs into the huge foyer again with the 2 iron chandeliers, but now they're kind of like rocking back and forth after the wake of the battle that happened upstairs. You guys walk out of the house and out of the front door. It's pitch black outside.
Dancing lights.
What time is it?
It's fucking midnight.
Let's go home. Go to bed. Maybe regroup. I think I could use a long rest.
Yeah, do we have any like chores we need to complete
Dude,
before we
it's
go
midnight.
back?
I think side quests can wait. Right?
Okay. Yeah, let's go back home.
Let's head back.
Reynolds like holding his wounds, and he's like, "Guys, like it'd be cool if I could go lie down for a little bit."
I'm literally dying.
Yeah, how are you guys exiting the villa?
Can we not just go through the front?
Are any of the gates open?
The gates are all locked. Like you walk up to a gate, you jingle it, it's locked. There's no one outside really that you can see at the time. It's pretty dark.
I can't unlock it from the inside and walk. Well,
No, it's key.
can we go out? I guess where we came through
Yeah.
the.
Yeah, you can go out
stables?
through the stable.
Or should we scale the wall like sketch balls?
Let's go through the stable.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys make your way back through the stable. You notice that there's like a terrible smell in there now. Like that body's got chomped pretty hard by Drac.
Good.
And it's leaving this pungent odor. It almost smells like undeath. Like it's just this permeating smell of sulfur and rotting flesh.
Maybe we should have told the Grolans about.
No, leave it.
I mean, he was a Zenerum dude.
As you guys
so-
are walking through the stables, you guys have this conversation.
Well, do you think it would be worth me having Drac like maul his face a little bit so that they can't figure out who it is?
Well, I think they could probably tell by just like his clothes and where he's at, right? I mean, either way, he was a bad dude. Should we maybe put the Zenerum necklace back on him so that they're aware that?
That's up to you.
I think it's good to have the necklace.
All right, then just fuck it, dude. If she asks us, we'll be like, "Yo,
Yeah, we
we forgot
murked
to
him.
mention in the middle of like about to burn your house down."
Not to mention we murked your boy.
Well, he was a bastard. So.
Okay, so are you guys
I
kind
don't
of
think-
like,
I don't think we need to.
how are
worry
you
about that.
exiting here? Are you trying to be quiet? Are you just like
walk in.
going?
Well,
Are you walking out like you own the
Well,
place?
they called the
Like-
guards, so I mean, I don't want to be like stealthily walking out because she's cool with us at the moment.
You hear like some slight shouting in the distance, like orders of being given to somebody.
I think we should just get out, and then if we're on the street,
Yeah.
then we're not in the compound.
Yeah, let's walk out like we own the place.
You guys are only like 15 blocks from your house. This is like right down the street from you
Yeah.
guys. So I'll say, give me a stealth check for all of you. Because you got to get out of the place without being noticed.
12 for
Can
me.
I carry my clothes and take them off real quick so I'm not disadvantaged?
12 for me, 7 for Drac.
19.
Fuck it, I'll just do it. It's gonna be a 9.
To the best of your knowledge, you don't think anyone saw you.
Yes.
Yeah, so someone saw us.
You don't know
Well,
that.
He'll probably say that regardless. So.
Yeah.
But to the best of your knowledge, you don't think anybody
Okay.
saw you guys.
I mean,
You guys got outside. You start making your way back towards Troll Skull Alley.
yeah. Lady Grahlund might be pissed, but I feel like she won't just like turn on us for no reason. So if anything goes
She's
south,
got a lot of skeletons.
Okay, first of
Yeah.
all, we saved her husband.
right? So she's
And we gave her the fireball necklace.
yeah,
That's true.
She's not gonna. If the guards ask, she's not gonna be like, "Yeah, those bastards broke in. We're good. Let's go home."
Okay, so you guys make your way back to Troll Skull Alley. It's super dark. All you can see is like a few lamps intermittently spread
I have dark vision.
along the streets, except for you who can see in the dark. Well, you can
It's
see
dim light.
kind of in the dark.
You guys want some dancing lights or?
I mean, it's normal like
I think we're good.
street lights.
We can see the street.
You can see the street enough. It's bright white because of the snow still. It's been a light snow throughout the evening. And you make it towards your house. You see a figure walking back and forth on your front porch
Yikes!
of Troll Skull Manor. Give me a perception check.
How far away are we?
You guys are probably like
That's another
30,
20
60
not
feet.
natural.
Can this person... Does this person clock us?
We'll find out. With a 20, Reynold immediately recognizes it as Rainer Neverember.
Oh,
Guys,
Ah.
I think that's Rainer. What's
That-
he doing at our
Good to
crib?
know.
So
does he look angry?
he doesn't clock you guys.
He's
or
waiting,
anything.
right? He's
just
pacing.
pacing back and forth on the front
All right.
deck.
Let's,
Can Reynold see his like emotions, his face?
He looks kind of worried.
okay. Should we try to scare him, guys? Like, just sneak up on him? No, let's go.
no, let's
Go
just
talk
walk
to him.
up.
So you guys walk up. He's like, "Oh, boys, great to see you. I've heard about the mishap that happened in front of the house, but where have you been? I've been here for hours waiting for you.
Long day.
We're
Rainer.
investigating
Long day.
the situation.
What if?
It's a lot to get into.
Let's
What
go
have you found
inside.
out?
Yeah,
Let's go
let's go
inside.
inside.
Okay, you guys lead him inside.
Get this fire started. I'll hit up some dancing lights.
Yeah, you guys lead him inside. You get the fire going. You guys kind of like powwow around the fire. Lear goes and gets you guys
literally
like,
do a dance around the fire.
some like water, just so you
I
guys.
thought he
have
couldn't hold
something.
shit.
He can bring like glasses and stuff. Like
So he
can
could
move
be a
books.
bartender.
He could if you want to.
Hell yeah.
You will be.
Hell yeah, boys.
Well, I don't know about bartender because he can't talk.
Well, he can listen.
True.
He doesn't have to make small talk with the
True.
customers.
True. That's
We'll get
very true.
the horse in here for that. We'll buy.
So he says
man.
yes. Well, I have a bit of how you say a bombshell to drop on you boys.
Well, there was already one dropped on our house earlier, so
Oh, yes.
I think we can deal with another one.
Yeah, I believe that pun was appropriate then. So when the Lords of Waterdeep ousted my father, I thought his long dark shadow was finally gone for good. The truth is, I want nothing to do with him. And I found out he is alive in Neverwinter. He's the Lord of Neverwinter right now.
Really?
I just chose not to pay much attention to it. Maybe I just tried to deny it as much as possible, but needless to say, his spies have been hounding me. One of them was a gnome named Dalakar. He had been watching me for a few months. Then, about 2 weeks ago, he suddenly was nowhere to be seen. My father didn't trust many people, but he trusted that gnome.
What did I
Wait,
miss?
wait.
I looked away. Wait, what's going on? I'm sorry.
So that gnome was keeping track of Rainer.
There was a
That
gnome, a spy
that
for
gnome,
his dad,
that-
but it wasn't the one that died in front of our house, right?
might have been.
But you said 2 weeks.
He's disappeared. I don't know. It could have been him.
Okay.
I can ask a few of my contacts with the guard to see if they've been able to identify the body.
was gonna say,
If anything, get me closer to it so I can try to identify it. I've seen him poking his little gnomish head around my villa.
You know the guards better than we do, man. They do
Yeah.
whatever you
I,
ask.
I'll investigate that because it sounds very probable that it may have been him. Needless to say, I spoke to a few of his friends. Apparently, he was on a special mission to retrieve the Stone of Galore and was afraid that the Zenerum and the Xanathar Guild were close to catching him. When he heard about my kidnapping, he wanted more information about the adventurers who had rescued me. I think Dalakar was planning to pay you to deliver the Stone of Galore to my father in Neverwinter.
Well,
Good to know.
right on.
I don't know
good
where
to
he has
know.
gone now. Obviously, if he was seeking you out and there happens to be a dead gnome at the scene of the crime being followed by some Zenerums, it seems like it would make sense that it would be him.
Yeah, that adds up.
Yeah. If no one's seen him.
But he was last seen with the stone, so it leads me to believe that the Zenerum may have the stone.
Can we have a quick sidebar, Rainer?
Yeah, would you actually mind just, stepping into the other room while we speak first?
Just real quick.
Sure. And he steps into the kitchen, which is like behind the bar.
Yeah,
he like
whatever.
walks behind the bar. He's
Out
like,
of
I'm gonna look through your bar, see what you got here.
Great.
Yeah, ain't
There's
shit, but
nothing.
all right.
I was looking at my phone, and so I didn't hear the first thing he said, so I'm super lost.
Okay.
And this is
Yeah,
a
totally.
character.
Bow tag. So,
I was fiddling with my bow,
yeah.
and I don't know what he said.
All right, bow tag.
You could stage whisper.
He told us that his dad is alive. His dad is now
Oh,
Lord
fuck.
Lord in Neverwinter.
I thought he said he was dead.
He thought so, but he recently found out his dad is alive. He's the Lord in Neverwinter, and he's had a gnome spy that's been watching him, like watching Rainer, following Rainer, trying to track his movements and all that, see what was going on. and no one's seen that gnome in a couple weeks, I think he
Okay,
said.
so
And the gnome
that might
died
be-
outside
That
of
might
our
be the
property.
It
gnome.
might be the gnome. He also said he thinks that his dad was planning on having the gnome pay us to retrieve the stone.
There's some really old bread back here.
Okay, so-
Rainer, don't eat that. Doesn't look good. But
Go ahead and try it,
If you want to
actually.
eat it, let us know if it's
I'm
good.
accustomed to better food.
I think we should,
Should we
tell
tell
him
him
about
everything that just
who has.
happened?
That's
yeah.
what I was gonna ask. That's why I asked for the sidebar.
Yeah.
We can
Good
trust Rainer.
sidebar.
He likes us. I think we should tell him what happened.
I agree.
All right, Rainer, you can come back in here, my
Don't
dude.
eat that bread.
Yeah, don't eat the bread. Drop the bread.
He walks back. He's holding the bread. I mean, there's only a little mold on it.
All right, well,
Let's just.
I'm
let's
just
burn
offering. You didn't have much
I-
for
I-
hospitality.
I take it out of his hands and I throw it in the fire.
Oh, okay. Well, that's okay then, I
There
guess.
that
he can have
goes.
some of my jerky rations if he wants a snack.
So,
We need some
why
charcuterie.
did you send me away? What's the
We were just having a quick chit chat.
what?
We think we should fill you in. We trust you. We like you. You like us, right?
Yeah.
We're homies.
Yeah, of course. You're my
And
boys.
we can trust that what we tell you stays between us,
Of course.
and that you won't judge us based on the things that we've done.
Do an inside check.
14.
9.
12.
Yeah, you think he's pretty forthright and trustworthy. You don't think he'll judge you or anything.
Well, I think
We
if
found him in a
anything-
barrel of fish.
Yeah, I mean
We don't have to tell him everything.
you did save
either.
his life.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
Okay.
kind of indebted to you.
Yeah.
So, do we? How? To what extent do we want to talk about, like the automaton thing?
Yeah, let's tell him what we know. We maybe don't have to, include all the details about what happened at
Yeah.
the manor. But
Okay, so today you came to our porch and we weren't. We came to our house. We weren't there. We were tasked to find what we've heard been called a nimble-right, which we believe may have set off the fireball in front of our house, the explosion.
Interesting.
we're like 99% sure.
He kind of questioningly raises his eyebrow. Like, really? Like one of those from the days of wonder?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, exactly. So we were
Bombed our
tasked
place.
to find it just because we think it might be the culprit here. So we tracked it to a house.
How did you track it down?
Pull out the steampunk
I
tattoo
got
gun.
it. I got it. Have you ever seen one of these?
Oh, you must have visited the House of Inspired Hands.
Yeah. Yes.
That's where the Nimblerite came from.
They have amazing inventions.
Their Nimble-right created.
Needless
this
to say,
rogue
this is
Nimble-right.
very interesting. Please keep going.
It's extremely interesting.
I'd like to imagine he actually pulls out popcorn and he's like,
yeah. He
Like
just
sits down.
he somewhere out of his pocket pulls out handfuls of popcorn. He's
Yeah.
like,
Incredible.
I was waiting for a good
Were you
story.
planning on offering us some of that popcorn?
He was looking for the bread, but he's got popcorn.
Yeah.
in
Do
his
you
pocket.
really want my pocket popcorn?
pocket
I love
pocket corn?
Pocket
"Dude, give me some of your
popcorn.
popcorn."
And he hands over some pocket popcorn to you guys.
All right.
I don't want any of that.
Okay.
It's a little soggy.
So we tracked it to
I
the
see that.
house of Lady Grahlund.
Okay.
And, unfortunately, it looks like the Zentrum kind of beat us there.
Really?
He walked in on an ambush.
Oh.
We walked in on a few dead guards, a few dead Zents, and we actually found and killed the man who tried to assassinate me.
Someone tried to assassinate you?
I know, it's crazy. His name
Troll
was
Skull Alley, man.
Erstil Flaxen. I don't know if you know
Flaxen.
that name.
His eyes widen when you say that. He was a high-ranking member of the Zens.
Yeah,
Well, we murked his ass.
he was in the house. And as far as he told us, I believe he had the stone and gave it to Lady Grahlund, and then she betrayed him or something along those lines. We believe that Lady Grahlund has the stone.
Really?
And it adds up that you were saying the gnome may have had the stone,
Yes.
and he was going to get us to deliver it. He
'Cause
may have died in
Erstil-
front of our house. The Nimble-right was trying to get it. Erstil was trying to get it.
And Erstil was seen fleeing was seen fleeing the scene.
Yeah. So sounds like there was a major conflict. Lady Grahlund betrayed the Zents and got her Nimble-right to retrieve the stone. And the Zents attacked their house because they were angry.
Or she had the Nimble-right use a fireball spell
yeah. be.
And then Erstil comes up, gets the stone, and takes it back to Lady.
This is all very confusing. And he like rubs his head for a second and like thinks and like, wow, I'm gonna need to speak to a few of my associates to see if I can piece a little bit more of this information together. This is all very overwhelming, boys.
Believe us, we know.
I mean, I have no reason not to believe you. You seem like a good group of
We are.
gentlemen.
We just want what's best for you and what's best for the city.
I do have 2 questions though.
What kind of check?
Persuasion?
Yeah, do a persuasion
I
check.
do have that.
I know, but just do it with advantage.
All right.
Because, like, you're being honest, and, like, he cares about the city.
Dude,
He doesn't.
My rolls today are garbage. Jesus Christ, 4.
He nods. He's like, oh, okay. All right.
I've literally, I
He's
He's
not
kind of
one
questioning you because you're a bigger, more imposing looking figure. Like, you
got that
in
scar.
all dark. You're got a scar. You're more intimidating than
He's got
persuasive.
charcoal gray.
So he was like, okay,
Coat.
Botag, I believe you. You came off like more aggressive when you said it than like you actually cared. Like, care about the city. Like,
He's like, yo,
just
chill the
relax,
fuck out.
Yeah.
But I do have 2 questions for you.
Yes. What are they?
Number 1 is, what do you know about Lady Grahlund, and does this
Yeah,
Does
she
this make
seems like
sense to
bad
you?
news.
Or-
She's been vying to become one of the masked lords of Waterdeep for a long time. See, there are multiple masked lords of Waterdeep that are less involved in the open public political features and kind of run things behind the scene.
So like an Illuminati type?
Not necessarily.
That's what I was gonna say.
It's more to
Seems
prevent
like that.
from bribery, prevent from corruption, and all of those political downfalls. But there is one open lord, Laurel Silverhand, very, very strong open ruler who takes care of the people and is a good open face for it. But I'm gonna see about having a get together with her and a couple of her consorts and figure out if we can figure out what's going on here.
Or well, be careful. She seemed
Yeah,
very adamant about protecting her
I
shit.
know that Lady Grahlund has been trying very, very hard for a very, very long time to become a masked lord of Waterdeep.
Let me say this, Rainer.
So-
I think she may want to hurt you. I legitimately feel that way.
When you say that, his eyes widen like, why would she
Well,
want to
wait,
hurt
wait,
me?
wait.
Whether it's hurt you or bring harm to you in any way, I worry that she is a lot more deceptive than many people believe.
I think the main concern is she seemed to really want the stone. I think she's after
She
your
has
father's
it, though.
cache of dragons.
Yeah.
And I think that if she thinks you know anything, you
Wouldn't
may
doubt
be
it.
in danger.
I think she has the stone.
Yeah,
it's
we do
likely
think,
she
but
has the stone.
I'm just saying that if her next step is to try to locate where she needs to use the stone to get the cache, then
Where would you use the stone, Rainer?
I don't know. I have no clue where the vault would be. The stone's supposed to have some sort of sentience that I've learned from a couple of the magistrates. That it was a being that was turned into a sentient stone that my father had told the location to. But whenever somebody owned the stone for too long, the memories of the location would be washed from them, and the whole of the horde would be nothing but a fainting memory to them.
that's curious.
So
There's a lot to take in.
it is a lot to take in. And honestly, some of these wondrous items like the Stone of Galore are terrible in the wrong people's hands. So we need to find that stone.
And that leads me to my second question. What would be your game plan with the stone?
My game plan would
Hire
be
us.
Well, no, what do you want to do if you find the stone?
if you gentlemen help me find the stone and return all of the dragons to Waterdeep, we will gladly work out some sort of arrangement to make sure that you are more than enough taken care of.
Such as
Good to know.
I can't tell you just quite yet, but I need to speak with the open lords.
Okay, and I guess I have a part 2 to this question, is that you said you want nothing to do with your father. you have no plans of working with him on any of this, right?
He kind of like grimaces. He's like, I really don't want anything to do with it.
So if he maybe sends anyone else that might get in the way, what would you feel about that?
He thinks, and he just really, he just sits there for a little while. He's like, I'm not quite sure what to do if somebody came.
You don't have to answer that yet, really. I'm just...
He's like worried now. Like, you guys instilled a little bit of paranoia in him after you said that Lady Grahlund might want to hurt him. And now, like, his father is, like, possibly sending more people to interfere. And so he's starting to get that paranoid, like...
Yo, you can stay here.
Yeah, wait. Look, Neverember, we will...
You can use this as a safe house.
Yeah, we will help you.
But how safe is it? You just had a fireball go off in front of your home.
Botag got stabbed in the middle of the night.
All right, well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
first of
I
all,
don't know. When you say he got stabbed in the middle of the night, he's like,
why did you say
in
that?
your home? You tried to assassinate you in your home?
We got him back.
Look, we have a specter that
Yeah, he
can
keeps
guard the
watch.
door.
That night, we were snuggling, and he didn't keep watch, all right?
When you say Spectre, it like flies next to Raynor and like floats next to him and looks at him.
I look at Raynor and I say, be chill. This
He's
is
super
Lear.
afraid.
And he like slowly looks. And it's like that terrified look.
Yeah.
But he's like a like half fake smile. He's like,
Hey, Lear, give him a good, wave. Say hello.
okay. Once he waves and like Raynor calms down a little bit, like, okay.
There's like a million rooms in this place. You can sleep in any one. But
Little
that's
less
up to you.
Of it's a bit of a downgrade from where I'm staying now.
I bet it
Of course.
is.
it is.
We've
Rub
been
it
working
in.
to fix it up. If you want to help us out with that, my dude.
I've already been working some plans to try to help you fix it up.
Hell yeah.
Per your request in the courtyard the other day.
True.
But those haven't quite come to fruition yet.
Now, look, I do want to say we don't mean to scare you. We're just telling you the dirty details of what's in this.
The dirty
I
deeds.
appreciate the three of you being forthright with me. It's very important. And I think that we will find this stone. But
Hell
I
yeah,
just
we
don't know how.
Well, I don't really know either. But
Well,
What's your next plan?
well,
we need to find the nimble rat.
yeah, that's honestly very important.
Seems to be a key.
Whether or not he can actually tell us where it is, we can get something out of him.
I'm going to casually pull out the nimble right tracker and turn it on right
Yeah, see if it's spinning.
Yeah, you turn it on. It's not really spinning right now.
now. All right.
Not really, as in not at all.
It's not at all. Not at all spinning.
Lear totally would have told us if a nimble right.
Right, but
Yeah, he would have told
it
you.
left
walked
the
in.
Graulin's house, and
Went
we're
somewhere.
not really sure about another lead.
While you guys are like sitting around the fire, sipping on some water and eating some
Preferably
some
mead.
pocket popcorn,
Pocket corn.
Still soggy.
through one of the
Soggy.
holes in like where you hammered up the window, through one of the holes, in flies a paper bird,
That's incredible.
and it flies right in and floats in the air, flies around the room,
Snag
And
it.
I
And
lift
then
up my
bow
hand
tag.
and it lands in your hand, Botag.
and I unwrap it.
You open it up, and it says something along the lines like, "Boys, I have another mission for you for the
Mert.
Harpers.
It's got to be Mert.
Come to my manor tomorrow morning.
Yeah. We're going to
And,
Mert Manor, boys.
We will
Some
discuss
sick coffee.
what we need you to do." Signed, Mert.
All right.
Should we? Does Raynor need to see this?
Raynor, would you like to join us to go to Mert's house? You ever met Mert?
Wasn't he the one who introduced us to
That's true.
Mert, the moneylender.
The
yes.
Harpers.
Mert the money
If
left?
he
send
has
us-
work for you, please go to him. I need to set up this meeting with the Open Lord.
Okay. Let us know if we can help you, and be careful.
I will. That's why I came to your home, but
Be
you
cool,
weren't here.
man.
So
Again, we were on a very
Look,
important
we
mission.
really legitimately.
I get
we
why
wanna
you weren't
keep
here.
you alive.
I
Like, we
get
really-
why you weren't here. And
I think we got a lot of good information tonight.
he gets up and like dusts himself off because your place is like still pretty fucking dusty.
Yeah, we
and
never
shit.
did do a day of cleaning.
And like
Maybe one day.
he like
We wanted
dusts
to,
off,
but,
and
got stabbed.
Raynor goes, "Oh yeah, And Volo handed me this, and he hands over a scroll tube to you guys. It's the deed to your home, signed by the magistrate.
Oh, he did have to deal with
Good
that.
looks.
One of y'all can keep that.
He had to
Mert,
deal with
do you
that,
know any
but I wanted to make sure I
cleaning
gave it over.
companies? Any
Yes, there's a couple of
Maid
guilds.
brigades?
Ye old maid brigade.
ye old
I'll get the information for all the guild fees,
ye old merry
and
maids.
we'll work out something to make sure that this place gets taken care of really easily.
Thank you.
Good.
What? Thank you.
All right, I wrote down the deed. We'll have to find somewhere to put it. But
So, what he told you he was going to do is set up a meeting with the Open Lord, and he was going to go discuss fixing your place with the guilds.
lit.
So he gets up, dusts himself off, goes to the door.
I go open the door for him.
Hey, you open the door.
The
And I
door is
peek-
like
leave
a
it to
cardboard.
I want to
like,
peek.
box
I want to peek my
at
head
this
out.
point.
I want to go open the door and walk out onto the porch and try and perceive if there's anyone
Yeah, give me a perception
listening
check.
or
About
like
to blow
looking
up the
sketchy.
house.
But
Or, you
act
know.
cash, like have a smoke out there. Or something.
Yeah, I just walk out and I'm like, I've got my pipe.
Okay.
I have a pipe, I guess.
Yeah, you do.
And
now.
Drax out on the porch too, and he's like, "Rrrr."
Yeah, we got to get make a like dog bed for Drax. Drac.
Hey, maybe Drac. Come on, Drac. Come on. Oh, what does he have? 12.
A lot of snow. There's a lot of snow on the
Yeah,
ground.
I guess we would see somebody in the snow. but-
I mean,
just you're
you see like a
perceiving
couple
snow.
of footprints of like passerbys, people who live in Troll Skull Alley. They're heading home from the bars. It's pretty fucking late now. It's probably like 3 a.m. in the morning.
that'd be a great time to murk a lord. I step back in. I'm like, Rainer, I don't see anything. I think you're good.
It's 3 now. What?
Yeah, you guys sat down and had a pretty long conversation.
Damn.
I'll say you elaborated more on what you did without
what we
giving you
said.
too many details to where he would feel like you're incriminating yourselves or anything like that.
We did nothing wrong.
Exactly. You wouldn't implicitly put that stuff in, but the conversation would go a little long. Obviously, you'd be explaining details. He'd be asking questions, which he did. So,
All
but
right, well,
it's late
you
as
wanna-
fuck.
Does he want to sleep over?
no.
He looks at the place, a little bit of disgust, like he's judging your home. He's not judging you guys, but he's judging the place.
Bro, yeah, it was free, my dude. Like,
And he's like, I think I'll make my way home.
We've been here for in like D&D time, like 3 days,
Yeah,
maybe 4.
4, I think. Yeah. And he makes his way out. So you're standing out on the porch, and you watch.
I just want to watch him walk away.
Yeah, you watch him walk away and disappear into the
watch
distance
you
into the
walk
castle ward.
away.
He starts heading towards Castle Ward.
Rainer's like making my way downtown.
He's like skipping.
I look at Bowtag and I say, looks like you're longing after something. Are you okay?
Are you good, bro?
I don't know. Am I?
I think you're fine, bro.
So what do you guys want to do?
I would like
Long
to take
rest.
a long rest.
A loon roost?
Let's all bunk up against the first floor fireplace.
Sounds good.
Lear, keep watch, my dude.
You guys all bunk up in the first floor fireplace, and fall asleep to the cozy fire. And you reach level 4.
Yeah! Shit, I forgot we just fought a shit ton.
Oh, man.
That's great.
I don't know what I... Fuck. All right, someone take, if you need a handbook.
You just get ability score improvements
Oh, that's it?
for level 4, I believe.
Okay.
But you can
No.
look it up.
There's no like new spell things.
we probably get another
Yeah, you
spell
get new
slot.
spell slots, too.
Just one.
Let me find out. I gotta open the book. Let me open the book. Races. Yep, 4th level. You can add 2 to any ability score or 1 to any 2 ability scores.
Damn, that's a tough choice right now. Yeah, and
Um,
I get no.
When you say
spell-
ability scores, do you mean like strength, dexterity?
Yeah, the actual larger number,
yeah,
you get another
and
1.
depending on what you
Or
Another
2.
one for
Or
one
2.
for 2 or 2 for 1.
Yeah.
What if it has a 0?
No,
No,
you-
no,
the
no.
big
I'm talking about
number.
the big number. Every 2, you get every 2 points of it, you get another ability modifier. So basically, if you're at 12 and you go to 14, you would go from a +1 to a +2. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So what if my strength is at 10? I get 2 extra points?
If you put
add-
2 into strength,
Yeah.
it's at 10 right now, or is that 11? I think it might
It's
be
10.
Is it 10?
Yeah.
If you put 2 into there, you would be at 12, which would give you a +1 modifier, which changes all of your other stats too. I
I will think you don't need strength.
I will say that you should probably put it into charisma because that's your spellcasting.
I was going to read that book. And,
Yeah.
yeah, but
You don't. Well, actually, while you guys are at the long rest too, I can tell you what those magic items are while you guys kind of figure out where you want to put your stats.
that's dope. Tanner, I would still say I don't know that you need strength. I think if you want to put it into something besides charisma, then Dex would be.
So you guys found that book. It's called Tome of Leadership. If you were to spend the long rest reading it too, you would gain another +2 charisma. Whoever decides they want to read that.
I
think-
think Tanner needs
I think
that.
Tanner should use that for sure.
So-
I think
here
I'm going
for
to...
it.
So if you read that, you'll get another +2 charisma during the long rest. So if you put another +2 from the ability score improvement, that'll severely increase your survivability with spells.
Yeah, because right now your spell save is like 10, right?
Yeah, it would go up to 12.
I'm going to add the 2 points to wisdom. Make it 17, and we go from +2 to +3.
Yep.
I'm going to add mine to strength. So I get 16, and that gives me +3.
Wait, so I could go to 13 for charisma.
You
and
would
then
be
15?
going. Yeah.
So would I go 14 for the spell?
Are you
save?
at 11 on charisma right now?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You would go from 11 to 13 after reading the book.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you wanted to add the other 2 to
Add
it,
it
you'd be
there,
at 15. So you would get a +2 to your modifier, which changes all the stats that are affected by charisma by +2. So you get another +2 in all of those stats.
And your spell save went to 12.
Yeah, and your spell save.
It would go to 14
And
now,
you're-
right?
Wait,
Because it went 2 for the level up and then 2 for the book.
I think 16 is +3.
wait. What's your charisma right now? Let's do this one more
15.
time. 15? Okay, total right now you get a +2 to that as a modifier. So that being said, your spell attack goes up to +4. It's +4 now, which is on the 3rd page, which is the one that's on top right there. So that's plus. Your spell save DC is 12. So that's all.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Now just make sure you add +2 to all your other charisma stats. Any other modifiers? You guys good on the modifiers to fix it?
For
Yeah, I fixed it, mine.
Okay.
For
Even this,
strength,
don't
I
forget
get-
the saving throws too.
Oh, yeah, true.
strength, I get I can use that new +1, add it to my attack bonus and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
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 That's why I needed that.
I
I realized I went kind of low on my strength because I wanted high charisma. Kind of need a little more strength to be hitting boys a little harder.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, I'm just trying to be as wise as possible because
So
all of my like
Tanner.
+5 perception, +5 stealth.
Purple Fiddler gets
My
another
intelligence
cantrip,
is 8. That's below average.
and you
but
get
my wisdom
another
is-
1st or 2nd level spell.
What did I put?
So you get one cantrip
13.
and one 1st or 2nd level spell.
Done.
I think my spell slots stay the same. So
Yeah, you do whatever you do. I don't know paladin stuff.
So
hey, fuck you.
I trust
so
you.
you get the like base stat modifier,
Mm-hmm.
and then the health thing.
Yeah. You roll your hit dice.
Hit dice.
One hit dice plus your Constitution modifier.
One hit dice. So D10. Man, I really hope this goes well. Give me it. Give me it. Come on.
Dude, shit. I keep forgetting. I need to use my channel divinity.
Oh my gosh, I just got 10.
Damn. Plus your Constitution
Which is
modifier.
0.
So you get 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that once.
You also now have 4 hit dice.
You said level 2 or level 1 spells?
Yeah. Only one though. You only get one spell.
Yeah, but
I
which
got 8.
one?
That's not bad.
Whichever.
Either.
What does the number of hit dice mean?
many
That's how
times
many
you
you
can
can
roll.
use during your short rest.
Ah, okay.
For
that's dope.
the ranger,
I'm at 43 now.
as a ranger, you get
I'm at 33.
Fuck yeah, dude.
you get no new spells.
No new spells.
No
okay.
new spells.
No more spell slots.
No more spell slots. no
Wait,
new
I'm
spells.
sorry. For extra health, we do our roll plus.
Your Constitution modifier.
Okay, then I actually got.
45. Fuck yeah. So you got a 10.
No, I got
Unnatural.
8, but plus 2.
Purple Fiddler has
So 10.
4 first level spell slots.
but not natural.
But not natural.
Yeah,
Tanner, you have 4 first level spell slots and 3 second level spell slots.
I still have 3 first level because I'm a paladin.
So you get 4 total
weenie.
first level and 4 total first level and 3 total second level.
Damn, my 5th level's looking dope. Extra attack. I get another first level spell slot and 2 second level. I'm waiting.
5th level is pretty dope. You get some cool shit. Like Purple Fiddler gets a D8 for Bardic Inspiration instead of a D6.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Dog.
Yeah.
That's lit.
It's fucking litmus.
Yeah, I can't wait for
I
that
just got some
extra
good
attack,
stuff.
dude.
Don't
That's gonna
forget
be
to do
so
your,
much better.
Your
Then
hit
you don't
points.
feel like such
Extra
a,
attack like
How do I
in
do
what?
that again?
You
when
roll
you
the hit
declare
dice.
an attack, you get to roll for 2 attacks as your
It's
action.
2 separate attacks.
Yeah.
So
So
with like separate weapons.
well, no, like I can
No.
attack once,
Same.
and then I
With the
get to
same
attack
thing.
twice.
Plus your
Yeah,
con
that's dope.
modifier.
So if I miss, I don't feel like a total chotch because I get a second try.
You
Chotch.
said 2 hit dice?
Yeah, like
1.
short-
I think
You only
most
roll
people.
1.
Well,
And then you add your
Sick.
constitution
you might get a second
modifier.
attack too.
I get a
Plus
second
2.
attack with the short swords.
So I add that 8.
Yeah,
Not
you
with
get
your
another
bow?
8 hit points.
Oh,
I've never taken a second shot with the bow.
Well, I know I'm saying on your.
Oh, you get an extra attack at level 5.
Yeah, I was gonna say you get that too, so you can
Oh,
shoot
okay.
twice.
That's dope.
You get a lot of spell slots.
Yeah. You get,
I only have 3 right now.
yeah, you're going to get an extra one at level 5 and then
Level
2
4.
second levels
Yeah, you'll get 2 second levels.
at level 5.
Yeah.
All right, so are we done leveling up? All your
Yep.
stats fixed?
Hopefully that was quick enough.
I'm super charismatic
You
now.
guys good now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's
Yeah,
actually
now
really
Tanner,
good.
like, Purple Fiddler was hurting there for the first 3 levels.
I didn't feel like I was hurting, but
Your
barely.
spells, though, they could have been so much more effective.
And now can't you do bardic inspiration more often?
Yes, you can do it twice.
wait, it's a D. It's a D8.
It's, a D-
now?
it's still a
D6
D6,
now.
but
Okay, level
you can
5.
do it. You can do it twice now instead of once
Per full rest.
per rest.
Wait, what's the
Actually, per short rest or long rest.
what's the algorithm for how many times he gets to do it?
His charisma modifier
Oh, only?
Mhm.
Okay.
with a minimum of 1, even if it was 0.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say I thought he only had. Okay. Let's
So-
continue on,
I have Mage Hand.
The sun,
dude. That's a dope
What does that
cantrip.
I can literally unlock doors from 30 yards away.
Yeah, you can like pick things up that are
Feet,
up to
30
10
feet away.
up to 10 pounds. You can pick things up to 10 pounds.
It's kind of like
Mage
telekinesis
hand.
with a
yeah.
magic hand.
It's like a
I'm about to-
magic.
You got to
magic
see
hand.
these mage hands.
Dude, I'll lay my
You got to
hands
catch
and
these
you
mage
magic
hands.
hand.
I'll lay my mage hands.
Okay, so you guys, the sun comes up in the morning, and it's a snowy ass day.
Great.
Snowy ass day.
Let's find this fucking
Oh,
nimble right.
I have to feed the jar.
Yeah,
I just,
Yeah.
that has not been coming up enough. We need to.
Yeah. Should
Start
we figure
feeding.
that out right now? Like, I feel like we haven't stuck to a true storyline.
You guys haven't like really examined it much. You've just been like
Can we have done that on our
going
long
along.
rest?
Yeah, I'll say on your long rest, you examine it. You figure out like it's odd how it consumes the coins and doesn't give you anything in return. And then after a little while of working with it, you figure if it can do such a powerful spell, maybe if you put a little bit of coin in, it could do some sort of spell, but you don't quite know what it could do. It's still got this like air of mystery behind it because you haven't tried to put in more than say a single gold.
Can I investigate like what that gold amount should be, or did we just learn that?
I'll say you don't quite know that yet. Just to give it a little bit of like
Yeah.
flavor to it, you don't know how much gold would do it. But if
Because
you
I've
want,
got gold now. I got loud.
That's
are you
true.
trying to like test it out? Like
Yo, maybe not.
Well,
You realize that the thing that it really opens up is pretty harmful to everyone that's around it. This is worse than a fireball.
I'm saying it doesn't. Like, can't I cast it at the enemy?
Yeah, but there's a lot of saving throws that have to happen.
yeah, you can I'll say that if you want to
I don't want to do whatever
wanna,
the
like,
most is. I want to do like the least.
do you want to like take it like down in the cellar where like it's all like brick walls and like shitty barrels and just like try to see if you can like do something to a barrel?
I don't want to waste the gold until we're.
I thought
like,
we
in a
knew
dire
what the
situation.
least expensive one was.
No, you know what the most
Most
expensive
expensive,
one
okay.
is.
And what is that?
Should we take
That's
this
Hunger
to
of
a?
Hadar.
Should
And
we
how
take
much is that?
200 gold.
I thought it was 250.
250, whatever.
No, it's 200.
Okay,
looking
you
at
have
it.
the yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Those
should
aren't
we
the
take it to a
spells.
magic
All the
shop,
spells that
or
I have.
Oh, it's
listed.
not?
No.
You changed it?
would
yeah.
a magic
Okay.
shop know?
When you did take it there, they seemed afraid. Like they told you what it was. Like this is a cursed jar that will do very, very much harm to you unless you give it gold. It
Okay.
may be used. They told you that it could be used. You could harness some of it probably if you fed it enough gold, but they don't know how much gold to cause what kind of like attack or something.
We did take it to. It must have been a while back.
I'll say you did it before the campaign started.
Did we, per se, ask these people if we could drink beer out of it?
Why are you so like into that shit? I'm saying that in character.
Actually, you've actually
Like, the fuck, bro?
in the past,
The
you
hell,
think
Bert?
about it, you're like, you've poured liquid into it, but the liquid just like disappears.
just evaporates.
Just shoots right back up
It's like a geyser.
Yeah.
in my face. I'm just like drinking it.
So you guys wake up next morning.
I think we.
You toss a gold in the jar.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, the jar glows and it subsides.
Wow, I feel rested, guys. I feel like I have more of a hearty body than when I went to bed.
Drac like takes one of those like dog stretches where it like puts its feet out. It's
Does
like-
Drac level up at all?
Downward facing.
I don't
dog.
know. That's something you're gonna have to look up.
All right.
No, I'm assuming he doesn't.
I'm just saying 12 hit points. Is that what he has? 'Cause
You can
he
look it
will
up.
Die.
I don't care. He'll be fine.
That's your creature, man.
I mean, I
I'm sure
didn't. I don't
something.
remember
Let's-
seeing
let's
anything.
not
about
worry
leveling
about it
up.
right now,
It's
but-
like way in the back.
Ranger, Beastmaster. Oh yeah. Every time, blah blah blah. There's a lot of stuff here. Oh, you don't get to anything till 7th level, I think.
Okay, yeah. Drac will be okay. Most people are swinging at me anyway.
Mm-hmm.
They're not swinging at Drac.
All right. So what do you guys want to do?
I say, remember how we found the Nimblewright last time? We just walked down the street
Yeah.
and just walked in a direction. I think that's our best bet.
His health is 4 times your level, so just remember that whenever you level up.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So I was going to say, I was like, there's no way that he's just stuck
Yeah,
at 12
his
health
health-
because he'll be one shot.
His health goes up as you level.
Where was that?
It's like mid.
Okay.
So he's a 16 now.
You can also spend hit dice.
You can to heal him?
No, his hit dice. He gets 4 because he's level 4 like you, basically.
Okay.
So yeah. What are we doing?
I say we go out
find
onto
that
the street and find
Nimblewright.
like a 4-way intersection and just hold the steampunk tattoo gun and see if
Sounds
it
good to
starts
me.
turning.
Yeah, you go out there, you hold it, and I'll say you make your way a little bit to the west. You get to the high road, and it corners at Del Zorn Street, and you're in this large intersection. And you hold it out, and
Let's face it north first.
it doesn't seem to spin.
How about I just do a big whirlwind?
You notice it spins like really like a snail's pace, pointing to the west.
Let's go
Was
west.
that just the wind?
No.
All right, let's go west.
All right, that's weird.
Okay, yeah, you guys keep going down Del Zorn Street, and you make your way down
DiGiorno Street.
DiGiorno Street.
It's not delivery.
You pass through the
It's
North
Del Zorn.
Ward, and you see just people going about their business. Stopping into a few shops along the way. People walking around, just carrying things that they just bought for the day, or groceries, or you see like a couple horses pulling a couple carriages go by. It's actually a pretty busy time of morning. This is when a lot of people wake up to do a lot of their like daily activities. You notice a large carriage pulls up in front of somebody's house, and you see multiple people get out in like different colored uniforms, like they're like city workers or something. You see like a blue uniform and a green uniform, and you see like a white uniform and then like a brown uniform. being in the city, you'd know that these were definitely city workers, and they do like the menial tasks, and they're normally like commoners who are just like cleaning stuff up and things like that.
Nice.
So they're going about their business, going into their jobs, into their homes, and making sure that their people are taken care of. You pass through, and it starts to spin a little more, but before you know it, you're in front of Mert's house.
Oh, Mert.
As you walk to the Sea Ward.
Yeah. Real quick.
It's
Did their
spinning slightly more though now.
All right.
Not
well,
like
we should,
it was at the villa, but it's still spinning.
Thank you for that. We should definitely go see Mert. But also, I wanted to ask: do we know if their like uniforms mean anything, or was that just for flavor? Can we roll for it? Like,
I mean, sure. If you want to,
I'm
roll
just
an
curious.
insight check.
You pointed that out, so I'm wondering about.
It's good
these
to know about the
uniforms.
lore of the city too.
18 or is perception? Is that
Insight.
insight? Then 16.
Yeah.
No, wait. Sorry, still 18.
11.
8.
You rolled so shit.
Dude, I have a plus 5.
Do you need
on
new
that,
dice?
too.
18.
Dude, I fucking hate this dice. I've literally had like 3
Here.
full
Dude,
sessions of shit.
Give me
rolls.
1 sec. Let me get you.
Next time I'll bring over all my dice in case stuff
I
happens.
swear something's wrong. Like
I know.
I haven't rolled well in so long.
Ew, are those loaded?
You got loaded shit dice here?
So, we're in the Sea Ward.
Yeah, let's go to Mert's house.
Your little steampunk tattoo gun's spinning a little bit quicker, but it's not going as fast as it was at the villa. And you guys are in front of Mert's house.
I think we should do that because he said to come and we can find this number right.
We're already here.
Yeah.
So you go up to Mert's door, hit the door a couple times. You hear a lock unclick, and open the door. And standing there, you see Teve.
Steve.
Steve?
Teve.
Teve.
Steve?
Teve, the butler.
Teve, the coffee man.
Hello, man.
Says, hello, gentlemen.
Hey, is
Hey.
Mert here, bruh?
Yes, give me 1 moment.
Yo,
And he,
start the coffee, Teve.
You got any...
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And he
Thank
lets
you,
you guys
sir.
in. It's like Master Mert was expecting you. And he leads you in to the foyer. You guys kind of see in the foyer. And he goes back. He goes up the stairs, presumably to go find Mert.
I assume that he like already made coffee ready and
He
waiting
knew.
for us.
He knew. He had to have known.
Something nice.
So after like a minute, Mert comes down the stairs. Teve follows him. He's like, gentlemen, thank you for coming on such short notice. I'm glad you received my note last night.
We got nothing
Yeah.
better to do.
That's
Not...
I
There's
don't know if
one
that's
thing-
good to hear.
I was
There's
just
one
joking.
thing better
Okay.
that we could be doing right now. Just,
Well, all right.
100%.
I might be able to ask him about that. But
Yeah,
tell
you're
us
right,
what
you're
you
right.
need.
Needless to say, there's a bookkeeper in town who the Harpers owe a favor to.
Needless to say,
You better
Are we supposed
say
to know
that
this?
needlessly.
First of all, don't question me.
whoa.
I would never Mert. And I take a
Teve,
sip
does
of
he
my
give you
coffee.
that type
I'm
of
trying to
lip?
get that coffee before.
Teve, like, when you ask Teve that, he, like, straightens up and, like, looks nervous.
Don't question him before he's had his morning coffee.
So,
Good morning, Teve.
So Mert brings you guys into his little living room area, and you guys sit down around the fire. There's all of his window. He's got like this huge, wide, open, like window view of the backside of Waterdeep that goes out, and it's got this beautiful view of the docks. Like not like the dock ward, but like some of the merchant docks that are a little nicer, and like the ocean view, and the sun's cresting over it.
Needless to say, Mert is killing it.
And
He's got that money.
he sits you down and he says, so, she's an old woman. Her name's Uza Solazef.
You're going to have to spell that, Mert.
Uza, U-Z-A, Solazef. S-O-L-I-Z-P-A-E-P-H. She's an old woman who sells books out of a narrow 3-story bookstore.
I missed all that, but I'm just going to write Uza.
Yeah. On Sorn Street in the Trades Ward.
Trades ward. Wait, what street? Sorry?
Sorn Street.
Sorn.
You're going to have to spell that, Mert.
Sorn Street, I got
He
it.
likes size.
You can sound it out.
She claims to have trapped a monster in a shop and fears for the welfare of her books
Whoa.
and her cat.
A cat is in danger?
A cat is in danger.
We need to correct this madness.
The City Watch isn't likely to lend a hand given Ooze's propensity for tall tales, but like I said, the Harpers owe her.
Is this a woman cried nimble right?
No. And like when you say nimble right, he's like nimble right. What about a nimble right?
Nothing.
Tell him.
It's just a word that I heard.
Do a deception check.
That should be with advantage.
We should be able to trust Mert.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, if we're gonna go clear up his book,
Just do a deception check.
deal.
14.
How many people are in the Harpers?
It's a faction. There's probably good.
They couldn't find anyone else to handle this little shopkeeper's
He's testing us.
cat problem.
So,
14.
I don't want his dumb tests anymore.
I want his gold.
where
want
did
his
you see
coffee.
a nimble right?
We didn't see a nimble right.
You can't lie to me.
We've heard.
All right. Fine. I hate telling this fucking story. So,
Let me take a crack at it.
no,
Yeah,
it's fine.
let Purple do it.
No,
let
it's
Purple
fine.
do
I got it.
You've
I
been
got- you
telling
have
it a
to tell
lot.
every single time.
Let Purple do it this time.
We had a heck of a day yesterday.
Yeah.
There was a huge explosion in front of our
I heard.
new brewery.
I heard.
Eventually it'll be open.
Stop calling it. Stop saying it like it's
Yeah,
done.
the
it's gonna
Orphanage
be a brewery.
Boys Brewery.
Yeah, Orphanage Boy. I like that.
Damn it.
I like
no,
that.
that's not what it's called.
Me and Botag are like, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Dude. Just
Anywho.
getting around.
All those fucking
Mert's
dumb
just
names
not even
going
like
out.
paying attention. He's just nodding at Purple. He's like, yes.
Anywho, huge explosion. We, walked outside, tried to catch the people who did it. There's some dead people. It was crazy.
Wow.
There's a gnome. He was
Yeah.
dead. Anywho, we heard from a innocent bystander that they saw a nimble right running around on the roof, and they thought that might be the one who bombed it. We go to the house of the
Inspiring Hands.
Inspiring Hands.
Yeah.
And they're
Yep.
like,
Yeah.
Basically, we find out that one of their nimble rights built another nimble right. Keep that in between us. Okay.
One of their inventors built a nimble right.
Anywho, that nimble right is bad news. Apparently went haywire. Might have bombed our stuff. So we're trying to.
We've been tasked to track it.
Okay.
You ever seen one of these?
Okay. That sounds reasonable.
Pull out the steampunk gun.
Oh, all right.
And it
Well,
should be spinning ever so slightly.
So the House of Inspire Hands tasked you to find him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You haven't heard anything, have
Well, no, but if I find anything, I will let you know because
Thanks, homie,
obviously
boy.
that's a threat to our city.
you? Yeah.
It's terrifying.
That'd be
It sure
dope if
is,
you could
Mert.
tell us.
Yeah,
Try to
I
get
will.
that gold.
sure
you know
is.
what I'm saying?
I'll
Share.
I'll keep an eye out for it. If I see anything, I'll let you know.
I think it might be that monster that chick has trapped.
It's possible. I'm not ruling it out. That is
rule it out.
a good
I feel like
possibility.
monster.
I don't know. Nimble rights have been construed as monsters before. So
Okay.
it's-
Well, give us your deets.
A monster.
Needless to say, she just needs this cleared out of her bookstore so she can get back to work, and
All
she
right.
wants to save her cat.
Hit us with the address. And what reward are we talking here, my dude?
Now she isn't at her
Sorn
home
Street.
right now. She's currently at a
Address.
tavern called Felzoon's Folly. She's last spotted there sobbing.
Do we need to
into,
go talk to
I'm
her
going to need
first?
you to spell that, Mert.
He sighs
we-
again. He's like, "Did you not take basic common, boy?"
Basic common. No, I don't even know what that means.
Common tongue.
So he spells it Felzoun.
Well, it was not.
I
how
was
gonna spell it.
1-0 off.
Yeah, I was close.
Yeah. Okay.
It's more of a Felzen to me, but
There's an O-U-N.
it's Felzoon.
Anywho, do we need to go speak with her before we deal with this matter? She gonna let us in her house, I assume.
She has the keys to her home, or her home and business, of course.
So where's Felzoon's Folly?
That's in the trades ward. It's pretty
Okay.
close to Soren Street, where
Okay.
her place of business is. But she's just in such distraught.
Is there any reward for this venture? Us sticking our necks out against this monster?
Let me guess. This is a test.
Do a persuasion check with advantage. Because you guys kind of provided him some information.
Not lit. That's a 12.
He says, "Yeah, you know what? I'll give you 10 gold each.
I could do that.
Yeah, all right.
You are putting yourselves in danger for the Harpers.
And we'll get some good merit with you guys again.
You will.
And apparently there's no other Harpers that could go with us, and, maybe...
I think we're the only
Yeah,
Harpers.
No, I think this is
starting
just
to think
small
that you have
fry
your
shit.
own...
Other than Mert and maybe Teve,
Yeah,
we're like Harpers.
How many
like 2,
Harpers
3,
would
and
you say
4.
there are?
Wait a minute. And the horse?
Where you get?
We don't reveal the identities.
There's 3 of you, isn't there? There's 3.
He kind of like chuckles to you.
We don't want to
a
insult
little
this
bit.
faction.
I'm not trying to insult the faction. I'm
And
just trying
he's
to get
like,
the numbers.
just do this task for me.
All right. Nah.
Trust me,
All right.
there are more eyes on you than you
Wait.
think there are.
All right, so
Ooh.
let me say one more thing. As a requirement, if we complete this task, you give us that 10 gold, and I get another cup of Teve's sweet coffee.
You know what? I'll give you the coffee right now. And
Yeah.
he claps. Teeve! And Teeve walks in with 3 cups, and he waves his hands over the 3 cups, and they fill up
Whoa,
Neverwinter
Teeve.
coffee.
Whoa.
Yo, I didn't know it was magic coffee,
Whoa.
dog.
Magic tea.
I just start sucking
What?
it down. It's burning my
Yeah,
tongue,
but-
but I'm like, this is
It
so
is
good.
piping hot.
Dude, it is so good. That was a good sound.
Ooh.
He says, well, if that's all, if you've finished your coffee, gentlemen, I do have some business I need to attend to.
Okay.
Which direction is Felzun's Folly?
Trade ward.
Soren Street, Trades Ward.
Well, what direction?
I mean, that's fair.
Give me one moment.
I feel like at this point we should have like a tourist guide map.
He walks over.
Like,
I could give you the map
I'm not worried about it. You can tell us
if you
can,
want.
You can send it to me,
No,
but let's
just-
not worry about it right now.
It's to the south. It's near the yawning portal.
Of
we know
course
where
it
that is.
Dude, everything's near the fucking.
He like
fucking portal.
walks over to his wall and he points like to a spot that's a little bit east of the yawning portal, and you like notice like little pin marks in the map that like would denote where things are on the map.
Do we want to ask about that, or what are these pins?
They're just general locations that we've tried to keep track of around Waterdeep. Keep an eye out for hotbed activity.
Okay. Well, I guess we should go try to take care of this.
If you wouldn't mind.
All right.
And he like looks at the door like,
Get
if
the
you
hell out.
wouldn't mind.
Yeah. All right, Mert.
Yeah, well,
I
you
just
don't mind.
punish the rest of my coffee and I say, Teve, as always, great cup of Joe.
Yes, sir.
And I let Teve
Yes.
show me out as far as I'm
If
concerned.
Teve walks you out and closes the door behind you guys, you guys are back out on the street.
All right, to Soren Street.
Yeah, you guys heading south towards the Trades Ward?
So I want to just get an insight on how fast this thing's moving. Steampunk gun.
Weirdly enough, it slowed down. Like you
Mother-
take it out and you notice like it's not going as quickly. And you're like, why?
All right, I guess sidebar, not really out of game, but I say to Bowtag and Purple Fiddler, what do we want to do here? Do we want to try to track down this Nimblewright first and foremost, or should we go take care of this for Mert right now? 'Cause it sounds like he wants this taken care of now, but
Let's go take care of it and let's see if, possibly that's the quote-unquote monster. Let's pull it out south.
yeah.
Actually, I'll have it held down the whole time just in case it gets
Okay.
crazy.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think that's bad. Like you
That's
said,
weird.
it could be.
So wait, it was spinning more in Mert's house.
No.
when we got
it
to
was
his
just
house.
spinning slightly.
But
It means the Nimblewright's on the move.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It sounds like he's moving. Would be my guess. Although as I mentioned earlier, I do have 8 intelligence. So,
5's lame.
but I have wisdom.
Oh, sorry.
Mm.
So don't trust me totally. But let's go check this out.
Yeah, you guys start heading south. You got the Nimblewright tracker going. It starts spinning as you start going south, southeast.
South
Not-
by Southwest.
southeast, southeast towards the Trades Ward.
Which one are we
It's-
doing first?
It's a pretty long.
You missed that. We're going to go try to see what's going on with this monster. And as you said, and Purple Fiddler saying maybe that the monster might be the Nimblewright. We'll see if it starts spinning anymore on our way.
Yeah.
I'm a little worried the Nimblewright will get out of the city, but as of now, I feel like he can't just escape. As we know from our conquests outside of the city, we had to pass by guards and sign books.
I don't think he's leaving.
Yeah.
But if this monster is not the Nimblewright, dude, we gotta catch that fucking.
I know, we
Nimblewright,
can't
'cause
let him-
We're putting it off now.
I know, but it's been
Really not our issue.
since yesterday, so like we need
It
to.
is our issue though, because we don't know what
He
it
almost
could
bombed
do
our
next.
house, and we got to get that 500.
We gotta get that money.
All right, let's keep going.
As you guys make your way southeast, you pass by a couple of shops, a couple of stands, like food stands. You notice there's a gnome just giving out food, and it just catches your nose. It just smells.
A gnome, you say?
Ungodly.
He's giving it out for free?
Yeah.
It smells ungodly.
That's kind of sketchy. Yeah, I'd like to pass by.
Okay, you
Is it like
just
free
keep walking,
samples, or-
but you guys notice like there's a crowd gathering
Right.
Does
around.
it
But
smell good or bad?
It smells
good.
I'm
Godly.
nervous.
But is this
Godly.
like a
Not
Costco free
ungodly.
sample, or
Sorry,
is it
godly. No, he's handing out like full slices of pie, like some turkeys, like he's doing the whole
Umbrella
round.
check.
Yeah, you take out the umbrella. It's spinning a little more. It's not like full speed like at the villa, but like before you know it, you're holding it. You're not even like paying attention to the people passing by. You're just looking at it, trying to like discern if it's going quicker or not. Is it going faster now? Is it slowing down?
Is it the wind?
Yeah, and you're just keep going, and before you know it, you reach a tavern in the trades ward.
Falzoons.
The Falzoon's folly.
You guys like imagine it being like your phone, like while on a long trip. Like I feel like you guys are just kind of like focused on this thing, trying to find this Nimblewright, and like time passes, and you don't even realize how long you've been traveling before like an hour and a half pass. You're like, where the fuck is this
Wait, was it that
mechanical
long?
man? Yeah,
That's a long ass walk.
you guys found the. Well, I mean, trade ward is more towards the southeast, and the sea ward's way up north.
All right, well, let's go into the folly, boys.
So you guys enter in the tavern.
As we walk in, I look around and I say,
Yeah, we case the joint.
"Where's Uza?"
When you say
I
that,
don't know why, but I just felt like doing that.
when you say that, like a meager looking like female looks up from a beer, and she's just ugly crying.
But is she hooked?
You can't even tell. She's ugly crying. It's
Oh,
it's
okay.
so bad. You know when like people's faces are
That
different
saved us so much time, though.
when they're ugly crying.
We can talk
And
to
she
the
looks up.
bartender
She's like,
this
"What? What do you? What do you want? What do you
Hey,
want?"
calm down.
Let's take a let's. I want Drac to come up and nuzzle his head in her hand.
Another one for the lady, good sir.
Okay,
or
do
She's
a
a cat
whoever is
person.
the bartender.
Do a persuasion check with advantage, Botag, because you're having the dog kind of help, and actually he's helping you with the beer too.
So double advantage, dude. Roll 4 times.
No.
Giving him shit dice.
You know, even though you rolled really badly, like she was really distressed.
I feel like a dog.
Yeah, like the dopamine you get from petting a dog.
Exactly. And Drac can pick up on that.
Yeah.
And a free beer.
And a free beer. I mean, how could you be? I mean, she's still obviously crying, but like she's like, "What? Have you come to help me get my cat back?
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. Absolutely.
Yeah. We're
My
here
sweet
for
kitty
Mert.
cat."
We talked to Mert. We,
She's like, I don't know what went in my bookstore, but there's 2 of them, and they had many eyes. There were so many eyes.
wait, what did it look like?
It was
besides
like
eyes.
it was
What
like a
color?
monstrous orb of many eyes.
Oh boy. Is this a fucking
Fuck.
beholder?
Or a gazer. Motherfucker.
Oh,
By this
well,
description, you would guess that it would be a gazer.
Okay.
that's better, right?
That's better. That's a lower. I stab one of those in one hit.
She's
but-
like, "Please, just go and find my cat and kill them." And she just hands you the keys.
Which key?
She didn't hear you say that. She just
Okay. Which key?
don't yell at me. It's
I'll
the
put
I
big,
just thought you didn't hear me. I'm
it's the
sorry.
big silver one.
Okay.
The other
Well-
ones are kind of bronze.
Okay.
What's your cat's name?
Make it up.
Can it be Chad?
She
Is
just
it Chad?
It's
whenever
Chadwick.
she says this name, she just busts down crying even more. It's Philippa. Just starts
Philippa,
crying
okay.
more.
I like
What?
that name.
What color?
It's an orange tabby cat.
Cute.
Garfield.
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 But she's obviously
Want some Lasaga.
in some serious,
I need some food.
serious distress.
I need das food.
And she's like, "My shop's right around the corner of Sorn. Please go, please."
We're going straight there.
And she's just
All
sobs.
right. I look her in the eyes and I say, "We'll take care of this for you. No worries." I give her a wink. One more beer for the lady.
Do a persuasion check with advantage.
What is that gonna do?
They're like,
Who
no.
is he trying to persuade?
I'm just hoping she's hooked after she stops crying. 23, my
That's
dude.
a big one.
She like, and then like smiles and blushes a little bit,
Hell yeah, dude.
and like she's
Yeah,
like, "Thank
yeah,
you,"
girlfriend.
She's
Thank
like
you.
95.
and
I don't care. Give us a
you
number.
subtract 2 silver from your thing for buying 2 beers.
So expensive beers are, but all right. Okay.
You got her the good shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Some craft.
Did we
brews.
get plasma pieces?
platinum,
plasma?
plasma.
Do we
Got
get
some
some
fucking plasma,
plasminades, dude?
bruh.
How many do we get?
Plasma nades.
I don't remember. You guys wrote it down.
I didn't.
I don't remember getting platinum.
I could have sworn somebody gave us platinum.
Yeah,
You
I got one.
guys
I don't know
Don't
if-
write it
You
down.
got one? Okay, then
Yeah.
I got one too.
I'm not keeping track of it.
I remember
because
somebody
it's your
gave us-
treasure and not mine.
All right,
It's a
stop.
good song.
Oh,
I
no,
like
you're
that
right. I
song.
did
We're
write
going
one.
to
I did-
fucking
I did-
Sorn, dude.
I did write one down. I was looking at the.
Yeah, somebody.
'Cause it's
The
your
EP.
treasure and not mine.
Okay, so you guys exit out of the Felzoon.
We have those gold bars too. Don't forget. We'll deal with that later. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Continue.
You guys exit out of Felzoon.
Go to Sorn.
You guys are
Street.
out in the streets.
around the
this
corner.
Large bustling market. You make your way. Shut up, Reynold. You make your way down the street. You find Sorn Street. You notice that it's a long and tall row house, like almost like a New York house. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No.
You don't
Like one of those.
like the suburbs of
DC
New
as
York,
well, like
DC,
five-story
like homes,
townhouses.
townhouses,
Like super tall.
I know what a
townhouse.
townhouse is.
Yeah, like those are row houses.
I know what a fucking townhouse is, dude.
But this is more like a shop.
Yeah, I'm from the fucking country, my dude.
It's a
No,
townhouse.
your jaw is open. You're like, I don't know what a fucking townhouse is.
what the fuck that
I don't know.
So, it's pretty tall. It's 3 stories. It's pretty nice oak wood outside. How you guys doing this?
I say we go
walk
straight
in.
in.
We
Yeah.
got the key.
Okay.
Stealthily.
I've
go
got
in.
the key to the bookstore. I have it though, and I like jingle out the
I let
not the-
Jingle it. Jingle it.
whichever one isn't the. I get the silver one. She said.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you
And I
take the
unlock
silver
the door.
key out, you put it in, it unlocks really easily. You swing the door open. It's just this dark room with bookshelves lining the walls. You can only see like 2 bookshelves.
Dancing
wait.
lights. Dancing lights.
Okay, you throw in dancing lights to lights up the room. The room is huge. It goes back probably about 50, 60 feet with books just all along the walls. And then along like one of the bookshelf walls, there's like a metal looking staircase thing that's like transparent for obviously like getting books, but it's also how you could get up to the 2nd floor.
Do we have any idea where this gazer is?
Give me a perception check.
Geezers.
I would like to say Reynold takes a sniff. Smells like knowledge in here. 13.
There's a good roll.
Did you say perception?
Yeah.
Oh, perception. 22.
10.
With a 22, like you
Fucking 10.
You put your ears out to like listen as hard as you can, and you can hear some rustling coming from the 3rd floor and some like weird organism sound. Like
Leave it to
Whoa.
the post.
on the second floor.
Second floor. Yeah.
I got organism sounds for days.
Yeah.
Life form.
Life form.
I say we dart up to the fucking 3rd floor.
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, you guys start bolting up the stairs. Like you guys are bounding.
I got
up
my
these stairs.
shield out.
It's like a 3 feet wide staircase too. It's not like super wide, so you guys kind of like have to like make your way up. I want you all to make one more perception check.
It's a 4.
16.
14.
Okay. With the 16, you hear what sounds like a piece of metal. And the stairs underneath
I
you
knew it.
start to drop.
No.
I need you all to make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
With advantage?
No.
Okay.
You knew it.
I'll say that Purple Fiddler can do it with advantage because he could hear it.
17.
9?
11.
Okay. So with the 11, and the 17, you guys grab onto the side of the handrail.
Sick.
And it drops down. Like, it drops like 5 feet. Like, collapses and then catches onto another piece of metal. So it's still like hanging on, but Raynol just loses his footing and flips over the side. And you're going to go ahead and take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall over the side of this little ladder that goes up to the second floor. As you hit the ground, Reynold, you look up, and with the dancing lights, you see that there's a wooden staircase in the back that leads up to the second floor.
Can I head over there?
Yeah, you guys want to head over to that area?
So we can't traverse the staircase we just tried to go up to because it like broke.
Yeah, you're like, there's like a 5-foot gap between the top of the staircase and the second floor where you would be able to like touch.
Can I
your
check
feet
and
down.
see if there was anything that like removed a pin or something?
Like a
or
booby
did it
trap?
Did it just fall?
You look at it and it's like thinner, like metal bars underneath.
It just couldn't support.
It
the
couldn't
weight.
support the weight of a dragonborn, a fully clad, armored paladin, and
You were just waiting for that,
a
weren't you?
ranger.
God.
I gave you guys. There's other options in the room too. So
I didn't know there was
you
other
wanted to.
options.
You wanted to rush up.
All right, let's go to the wooden staircase this time.
I'm sorry. With your perception check, I should have given you the other option there. My apologies.
It's all right.
I kind of wanted you guys to fall down the stairs. though.
2 points is 2 points.
I'm not that hurt.
So you guys climb back down the metal stairs.
This time I would like to check the next staircase and see how sturdy that shit looks.
Can we investigate and see if it will support the weight of all three of us?
Do we go up one at a
Yeah.
time?
Reynold goes back there. He looks at the stairs. It looks like a hardy oak like staircase.
Guys, I think
There's
this
a
is
door.
oak.
There's a door at the bottom of the staircase that is like the back door to the building too.
To the outside.
Yeah. You can see there's like a window next to it. That's like
Can I look out the
corner.
window?
Yeah. You see another house.
Does it look like a nice house?
Nope. It looks like a brick wall.
I heard, dude. I
Yeah.
heard them. They're on the third
All
floor.
right, let's go upstairs.
As you guys reach the second floor and look in the area, you notice that there's bookshelves that line the walls, and there's a railing that goes a little bit, probably like 20 feet ahead of you, that keeps you from falling off the edge into the front of the shop foyer, and that empty space where you guys drop down from not the ladder, but the stairs, and there's a table in the middle of the room, and in the middle of the table, floating there is this tentacled stalk of eyes, turns to you and grimaces with these sharp teeth.
On the next episode of Feed the Jar.
Here we go, boys.
Oh,
27, Nat 20.
Nat
Give me that
20.
nimble right
Oh my
now on a
God.
plate.
Everyone's just fucking in there, and they stop playing their games. They just all get up and start
They
like
follow us out in
dancing.
like a conga line.
they just all start dancing
We're
with you.
gonna walk out to Electric Avenue.
They all just start
Oh,
getting
no,
it.
We're
Avenue.
gonna get a copyright infringement.
Feed the Jar is hosted by me, Daniel Walker, Steve Skeels, Tanner Carlton, and Mason Carlton. Edited by myself and Mason Carlton. Mixed by Mason Carlton. Theme song by Sean Stanton.